Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers update for Monday, December 9, reveals that Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, will listen as Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, shares remorse for her actions and argues her crimes aren't indicative of who she is as a person. After Luna turns on the waterworks and begs Bill to believe she's good at heart, he'll have a decision to make. Luna will use some manipulation tactics and try to get Bill on her side, so she may be counting on him to assist with her appeal. Although Luna has a lawyer, she'd stand a better chance of scoring her freedom with one of Bill's hotshot attorneys backing her up. Bill might be tempted to put Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, on Luna's case. However, Luna might want to be careful about trusting Dollar Bill, since he's been known to pull off some manipulation tactics of his own. Just ask Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, who thought she was going to become Mrs. Bill Spencer when he was actually setting an FBI trap. Our predictions hint that Bill may be smarter than Luna anticipates, so stay tuned for any stunning news that might be headed her way. Other B&B spoilers say Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Ridge Forrester's Thorsten K. confrontation will spiral out of control at Forrester Creations. Since Carter will stand his ground on running the company, Ridge's fury is only going to get worse from here. The same goes for Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Masinswood, and Eric Forrester, John McCook. But Ridge will take the lead on clashing with Carter for now. At the cabin, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, will reel as Hope Logan, Annika Noel, helps her understand the Forrester shakeup. Carter's LLC move is legal according to Justin, so that means Ridge and Steffi are no longer in power. As for Zend Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, he'll get updates on all the conflict and will be pressured to choose a side. Although Zend feels like he's been treated poorly, he may have a problem with the extremes Carter and Hope have gone to. B&B fans can expect some heartbreak for Zend as he ultimately walks right out the door. Zend will choose to leave Forrester Creations, so it sounds like he just won't be able to condone Hope and Carter's twisted plan. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Carter and Hope will remain unified on their goals despite all the backlash, so don't miss what's in store. The glamorous halls of Forrester Creations were anything but tranquil this Monday. The tension in the air was palpable, almost as if it had seeped into the very fabric of the couture on display. A storm was brewing, and by day's end, it would leave lasting scars on friendships, family, and professional alliances. Zend Forrester Dominguez stood in his corner office, a man torn between loyalty and personal conviction. For weeks, he had felt like an outsider in the company he once loved, a sentiment magnified by the growing chaos between Ridge Forrester and Carter Walton. While Zend was no stranger to drama, he'd always believed in Forrester Creations as a sanctuary for beauty and innovation. But now, it felt like a battlefield. Looking out at the Los Angeles skyline, Zend wrestled with the decision he had made over the weekend. The weight of his choice pressed heavily on him, but his mind was resolute. He would leave Forrester Creations. The decision hadn't come lightly. Zend had poured his creativity and passion into the company, but the constant infighting between Ridge and Carter had taken its toll. More than that, Zend felt as though his voice and ideas were no longer valued amidst the egos clashing at the top. Before leaving, Zend wanted to clear the air with Ridge, his uncle and mentor. "Ridge, can we talk?" he asked, stepping into Ridge's office. Ridge, seated behind his desk, barely glanced up from his sketchpad. "If this is about the new line, Zend, I already told you." "It's not about the line," Zendi interrupted. His tone was firm, commanding Ridge's attention. "I've made a decision. I'm leaving Forrester Creations." Ridge's pen froze mid-stroke. He looked up, shock etched on his face. "What? You're leaving?" "Zendi, you can't be serious." "I am," Zend said, his voice steady despite the emotions churning within him. "I can't work in an environment where creativity is overshadowed by constant conflict. I respect you, Ridge, but this feud with Carter, it's tearing the company apart." Ridge leaned back in his chair, his expression hardening. "So, you're blaming me for this?" "I'm not blaming anyone," Zend replied. But I can't stay here and watch everything we've built crumble. I need to find a space where I can grow as a designer without all the drama. Meanwhile, in the design studio, Carter Walton was pacing back and forth, his frustration simmering just beneath the surface. Ridge had crossed the line one too many times, and Carter was done playing nice. Their latest disagreement had started as a professional dispute over the direction of the holiday collection, but quickly devolved into a personal attack. Ridge stormed into the room, his presence like a thunderclap. "Carter, we need to talk. Now." Carter stopped pacing and turned to face Ridge, his jaw set. "What is it this time, Ridge? Another lecture on how I'm ruining the company?" "This isn't about the company anymore," Ridge shot back. "It's about respect. You've undermined me at every turn, and I'm not going to stand for it." "Respect?" Carter's voice dripped with incredulity. "You're one to talk about respect, Ridge. You've dismissed my ideas, sabotaged my projects, and made it clear that you think you're the only one who matters here." The tension between the two men was electric, drawing the attention of everyone nearby. Brooke Logan, Ridge's wife, hurried into the room, her expression one of alarm. "Ridge, Carter, stop this. You're tearing each other apart, and for what?" "For what?" Ridge repeated, his voice rising. "For the future of this company, Brooke. Carter doesn't understand what it means to uphold the Forrester legacy." "Legacy?" Carter retorted. "This legacy you're so proud of is nothing without the people who work to keep it alive. You act like you're the only one who cares, but the truth is, you're driving us all away." As the argument escalated, the rest of the staff gathered, their expressions a mix of concern and disbelief. Thomas Forrester tried to intervene, stepping between his father and Carter. "Dad, Carter, this isn't the way to handle this. We're a family. We should be working together, not tearing each other apart." "Stay out of this, Thomas," Ridge snapped, his gaze never leaving Carter. Zend, who had been watching from the doorway, felt a pang of sadness. This was exactly why he was leaving. "Enough," he shouted, his voice cutting through the chaos. All eyes turned to him as he stepped forward. "This is exactly what I'm talking about. We're supposed to be creating art, not fighting like children. If this is what Forrester Creations has become, then I don't want any part of it." His words hung in the air, a sobering reminder of what was at stake. Just as the tension seemed ready to reach its breaking point, Eric Forrester entered the room. His presence was commanding, silencing the heated exchange. "What is going on here?" he demanded, his tone firm. Ridge and Carter both began speaking at once, their words overlapping in a chaotic jumble. Eric held up a hand, his expression one of exasperation. "Enough. I've had it with this petty squabbling. You're both acting like spoiled children, and it stops now." Eric's words carried the weight of authority, but they also revealed his deep disappointment. This company was built on a foundation of collaboration and mutual respect. If you can't remember that, then maybe neither of you belongs here. The room fell silent, the gravity of Eric's statement sinking in. Ridge looked stunned, while Carter's expression was a mix of anger and hurt. But Eric wasn't finished. "And Zendi," he said, turning to his grandson, "if you feel that leaving is the right decision, I won't stop you. But know this, Forrester Creations will always be your home." By the end of the day, the atmosphere at Forrester Creations was heavy with unresolved tension. Zend packed up his belongings, his heart heavy but his mind at peace. He knew he was making the right choice, even if it hurt to say goodbye. Ridge and Carter retreated to their respective corners, each grappling with Eric's harsh but necessary words. Brooke tried to mediate, but the wounds between the two men ran deep. For now, the future of Forrester Creations hung in the balance, its fate uncertain. But one thing was clear: changes were coming, and nothing would ever be the same again. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.